Hey, welcome to our Monday morning meditation. So glad to have you all here today. There was a graphic that I was just posting called the Spiritual Thermometer. It's in the Spiritual Power Tools book. And of course, I don't have it right next to me. I can't believe I don't. Anyway, I will put a link for the Spiritual Power Tools book in the recording. But the spiritual thermometer is one of the power tools, one of the spiritual power tools that my mentor, my spiritual teacher, Jane Elizabeth Hart, has shared over the years. And I'm going to put it back up now that I have my camera on. I'm going to share that again so that we can kind of take a look at it. And I have used this image in my meditation time over the years so many times. So if we're looking at this thermometer that Jane calls the spiritual thermometer, if you can see, the level 5 is a straight line going across, and 5, the spiritual thermometer is measuring our state of mind. Okay, so that when we're at a 5, if we're measuring ourselves on that spiritual thermometer, we're kind of neutral. We're bopping along, doing our day, and not feeling too up, not feeling too down, but just kind of going along. And then anything below a 5 is when we are in our emotions. There's an emotion up that maybe is kind of managing our thoughts through us a little bit or a lot. And Jane has taught over the years through this image, this beautiful image, don't make decisions when we're in our emotions, don't take action. That's when we're in the drama of our emotions, fear. We can feel a lot of fear there. And she puts danger just as a description of, like, it's not a good place for us to make decisions. It doesn't mean that we're feeling dangerous, but certainly we're not thinking clearly when we're in our emotions, when our emotions are up for us. And what she's not saying here is that emotions are bad, because they're not, or that we should avoid our emotions at all costs, because that is not it either. This is just a tool for awareness, for being aware of when we are in our emotions and when we have a trigger coming up or something's pushing our buttons and it's making us feel out of our peace, out of our center. And those are the moments where, typically a person can just go, oh, that's not important. I don't have to deal with that. Or, let me go watch TV so I don't have to deal with that emotion. Or I don't want to deal with that emotion, so I'm just going to suppress it and not think about it. And none of those options are bad, but they also don't move us forward, and they don't allow us to get the gold out of whatever it is that's coming up for us, that's there to look at and to heal in and through us. So this is a tool for self-awareness. We can say, okay, where am I at right now? Oh, I'm kind of at a 2 right now. So, okay, great. So what can I do? Well, at the bottom is listed a few ideas. Forgiveness. Sometimes if we're feeling angry, if we just forgive and at least be willing to forgive, and if we're not willing to forgive, to be willing to forgive, that can help move that energy. And also that process of forgiveness can help with self-awareness of other things we probably need to see also that we're holding on to in that forgiveness piece. Or we need to release something. Oh, I'm holding on to this fear and I don't know what to do, but I am just kind of stuck in it and I'm kind of spinning my wheels. And also fear can make us act in ways that aren't to our best benefit. And so just, being able to be aware of where we're at in a given moment, we can let go and move ourselves slowly up that spiritual thermometer. And on the upside of that 5, that neutral 5, is that state of peace of mind, discernment, knowing truth from the fictional thoughts that come up and emotions that come up through our being. They're coming up to be processed, but we need that sense of discernment to be able to see objectively what it is that emotion is saying. What is it trying to tell us? Clear thinking helps us make better decisions where we can go, okay, that was a decision I made out of fear or attachment or holding on to a certain outcome that I wanted that may not be in the best interest of everyone. So we let that go. And then that I am presence is that center within you that we talk about on Mondays quite frequently in our Monday morning meditation. So we strive to be in that place most of all, because that includes peace of mind. That I am presence space includes discernment. That includes clearer thinking. And that is our center that we strive for. The way I've used this in meditation over the years is I just have felt myself, kind of starting at ground level. I don't know if I would be at a 0 on the spiritual thermometer emotionally, but just realizing I'm in my personality self right now, and I am just going to sit. I'm going to visualize myself moving up an elevator, and I would just imagine a type of elevator moving up that spiritual thermometer. And as I move through the 1, 2, 3, and 4, I would just see whatever I'm holding on to from the day just being shed off the sides of the elevator, out the windows, because my elevator is a glass elevator with that's clear all around and I can see all around me, and I just leave it. I just feel it dropping to the ground, the grassy ground underneath as I'm moving up this elevator. And by the time I get to the top, I am more in my center. I use my breathing to help me, but mainly just that visualization of letting go and allowing the thoughts and feelings and emotions from the day let go. And that's how I use it in my meditation time. But this is a wonderful tool any time of day to support you recentering yourself and getting out of the emotions so we can look at them. I also like to think about that 5 level as if I can just get up to that 5, maybe I don't want to see what I'm looking at. But if I can just get above a 5, I can sit on that ledge and peek over and look down at my emotions and go, okay, what's going on with me right now? Why am I feeling this? What happened? What triggered me? And I can walk through that process of being able to look at whatever it is that's coming up for me. And so it's just a wonderful tool, meditation tool. It's a self-awareness tool. And I will include a link to this graphic when I post our recording from today on YouTube. So I invite you to go and check it out. You can also find it. The website is at the bottom of this, cfenlightenment.org. There's a menu item on the Center for Enlightenment website called Spiritual Power Tools, and that's the book that this graphic is in. And there is a whole chapter talking about the spiritual thermometer and as a spiritual power tool and how you can use it every day. And if you have your Spiritual Power Tools book, you can find it just by thumbing through and finding the spiritual thermometer tool chapter. And if you don't have a Spiritual Power Tools book and you would like one, you can go to the Center for Enlightenment website, and right on the homepage, there's a button you can click and say, yes, please send me my free Spiritual Power Tools book, and it will be sent to you, and you can have it right in your hands. So if you prefer the old-fashioned way of looking through the book or online, either way is available to you. So we're going to just work with this in our meditation time today. I invite you to relax, and I'm going to leave this graphic up for today and be in the space you're in, just feeling the chair, whatever kind of spot you're sitting in. Just feel that, and taking a couple of deep breaths, you can Let your body melt into that space. And take a couple of deep breaths to help your body let go, your mind switch gears to centering. And let's focus on our breath for just a few moments, letting that breath move in through you and exhale, and let that breath be driven by your diaphragm, but feeling the belly expand as you breathe in, just gently, naturally. No need to have deep breaths unless you feel like you need that. And letting the belly relax as you breathe out. Breathing in and out. And feel your body relaxing and your mind perhaps calming down a little. I invite you now to imagine an elevator on the ground floor somewhere. I shared that mine is an elevator that has glass all around it, windows. Yours can look like whatever you want. Maybe it's padded luxuriously inside. Whatever yours looks like, just picture that now. And picture the ground floor that it's on. Mine is out in nature, so there's green grass all around and trees I can see. There's a stream nearby, but your surroundings can look like whatever feels like home to you, whatever feels soothing. Maybe your elevator is on the beach with a warm sun shining in the blue sky. Maybe it's in a mountain. Maybe it's in the beautiful fall colors in the north right now. It can be anywhere. Now step onto your elevator. Feel the strength of it, the solid support it is as you step on it. Step inside. If your elevator has doors, those doors close and the elevator begins to move up, up, up. And as it moves up, feel yourself shutting the day, letting go of the to-do list, leaving it on the ground floor, letting go of any worries, any other emotions that we see as we move up, up, up. Moving through the one on the spiritual thermometer, the two, letting go, feeling the release as we move up, to the three, the four, feeling yourself leaving everything behind. And we pass that threshold of the five, really allowing everything to be left behind as we feel more peace. Moving up to the six, more calmness. Into clear thinking, although we're even leaving our thinking aside right now. Just being. So perhaps we can say clear being. And in this higher discernment, we can feel the difference between the little thoughts that want to jump up and get back on the elevator versus that peace. And just see those thoughts way down below the five line that we've already passed. And up to the seven, and the mind gets more peaceful. And through the eight, nine, 10, that center within you, that I am present, the light of your heart. And in that healing light of that 10 of your center, just feel that light shining through every cell of your body, filling your elevator. And in your elevator is a comfortable chair you can just sit in. And it's the most comfortable chair you've ever sat in. It's right there in your elevator. Just have a seat there and let that light shine. Let it surround you like a warm bath. Beautiful light. leaving everything else behind. And if you feel thoughts or emotions coming into your elevator, just gently sweep them out. Just sweep them right over the edge and let them gently fall back to the ground. But you remain in your light at that 10 of your center. And now that we've spent time here at this 10, in this beautiful elevator of the thermometer that we've created, we can come back anytime. It belongs to us, your elevator that you created, your space in that 10 light in your center belongs to you. You can use this anytime. Right now it's our time to head back to the ground, but we're going to take the thermometer out of our elevator right now as a measuring tool, as a self-awareness tool. And we're just going to take this light back down to the ground with us. We're not going down below a 5 emotionally again. We're using a different exit. We're just bringing this light down back to the ground. So see that light all around you, filling your elevator, filling every cell of your body. It gently comes back down to the ground. Feel your elevator gently stopping on the ground, and this light that is all around you inside the elevator comes out the door with you. See the door open, and you step on the ground, just surrounded by this light that will bless your day, it will bless your week, and it's available to you 24/7. Feel this light with you in your chair, in the room that you're in, filling that room. Feel that warmth in your heart. And if you're available to hang out at your 10 longer, feel free to do so. And if you need to go about your day, just take a deep breath and let your mind body system know that you're changing gears again. And as you breathe in, you are breathing in that beautiful light in and through you. And breathing out everything else as you go about your day. Thank you for being able to be here and adding your light and your energy. And I hope you use that. You have that elevator to your higher self, to your 10, available to you anytime. And I hope you practice it throughout the week. Have a wonderful week, and I look forward to seeing you next week, which is Halloween morning. So have a great, fun week. Bye-bye.